Hello, today I'm going to be doing something a little different, and I'm going to be doing this about once a month. I have this sketch pad with 200 pages, and I've been using it lately and doing a lot of drawings, mostly fan art, and I'm going to start showing those drawings. I've shared a lot of those on Instagram and DeviantArt, but some of them I haven't, and if you want to see any of those on my Instagram or my DeviantArt, just let me know in the comments. So I have the first 25 drawings here and I numbered them. First we have this drawing of my favorite LPS shipping, Penny, Ling, and Vinnie. It's the scene from Two Pets for Two Pets when they were holding hands, and I thought it was really cute. I actually really freaked out when I saw this. You know, if you are a shipper, you probably know what I'm talking about, because if you have a shipping you really like, then that's probably how you'd react if something like this happened. So this was kind of a practice, because this was the first full color LPS drawing I've ever done. So it's basically just looks how they look in the screenshot. I need to practice drawing them. They're definitely like my favorite shipping in anything. This is a drawing of the Invader Zim character, Dib. I got obsessed with Invader Zim in the past year. It was on when I was younger, but I don't have the channel, so I didn't watch it. Dib is like another one of my obsessions. Probably the character I'm most obsessed with, although I really like Penny Ling a lot too. Anyhow, I just kind of drew him how he looked in the screen thing again. This is from the game Amazing World, which I'm pretty obsessed with. I absolutely love it. If you don't play it, you can go online to amazingworld.com and play it for free, although to access all the characters you have to become a member. I was a member for about a year, so I got to see all the characters. Anyhow, here's my favorite shipping from Amazing World. This is Princess Talia and Rune, and you probably don't know because not a lot of people play this game. Basically, the characters don't really interact that much, and these two don't actually interact at all, but it's just one of those deals where I just thought they would look good together, and they would kind of be opposites, because Talia is kind of this demure princess type, and Rune is like a super determined venturing type. She's a treasure hunter. So that's why I wrote a story about these two, and that's the only fan fiction I've ever published. I have been working on fan fiction for Little's Pet Shop and others for Amazing World, but I just haven't gotten around to publishing them yet. Anyhow, I added the background. It doesn't look that good, but I just wanted to add a background for once. This is my Amazing World figurine named Vesper. The name he came with was Nova. Here he is in real life. He's really cute, so I guess I just wanted to draw him. The thing is, I usually draw right before I go to bed because it helps me get to sleep. So I needed something to draw, and he was right in my room, so that's what I did. This is another Amazing World shipping. This is Busky and Cannoli. Busky is my favorite Amazing World character. I thought these two would be a good pair because Busky is just really, really relaxed and calm and really doesn't care much about deadlines or anything. Cannoli is super, super stressed and fussy, and he's a perfectionist, and he's always worrying about something. Anyhow, yeah, they're holding paws and being really cute. Okay, this is probably like the weirdest thing I've ever come up with. This is Penny and Vinnie again, but they're dressed as Gaz and Zim from Invader Zim, and I think if I were to do this drawing over, I would get rid of Gaz's hair on Penny because it looks kind of bad, but I think Vinnie looks pretty good as Zim. Anyhow, the story behind this is I just liked how their color schemes were kind of similar, and I like both shippings. Yeah, I'm a Zim and Gaz person. Anyhow, I think Penny actually looks kind of cute in the outfit though. Okay, this is a really tiny drawing. I did this of a little egg toy I have. Her name is Libby. I don't know why I named her that. I used her in some of my Webkins Insider stories. Here she is in real life. This is Minimoose, and he doesn't look so great because I have limited colored pencils. But anyhow, I wanted to draw him because it was around Christmas and he looked festive, and it was the Christmas special and all that. I haven't drawn am that much Invader Zim fan art. Here's another Amazing World shipping. This is the only canon or semi-canon pairing. Well, one of the only. I think there's another one, but anyhow, I'll explain that later. This pairing is canon because Brick has a crush on Draper. There's been 2 instances in the game when you play one of these 2 characters, Brick will say something about Draper, and so it's pretty obvious that he likes her. I don't know how she feels about him. It's kind of hard because Draper is just super headstrong and kind of rude at times, so I'm not sure. Maybe she doesn't like him, but I like to think that she does. I like to think that he kind of softens her up a bit. And one thing I really like about this pairing is their height difference, because Brick is probably the biggest character in the game and Draper is the smallest, possibly besides Bobbin. Anyhow, so he's giving her flowers here and she's blushing and it's kind of cute. Here is something that I drew that is for LPSlover, my absolute favorite LPS tuber. If you haven't seen her channel, please go check it out. Her videos are absolutely amazing and unique. Anyhow, this is a Candy TV character, Cassie Blue. I drew the old version of her before she got her makeover, because to be honest, I actually like that better. I think it suits her personality better. And so here she is reading a book, being Cassie. I don't know why I decided to draw her in particular, but I just did. This is another drawing of Busky, well, this time by herself, and put little music notes around her because she's dancing. She's wearing a dress that I just randomly came up with. I think she actually looks pretty cute. I just want to draw Busky looking happy because that makes me happy. Here is another Amazing World drawing, and this is Twinkle, who is either a cat or a squirrel. I'm kind of leaning towards squirrel at the moment, but I've gone back and forth. The reason for at one point where I was like, well, she has to be a cat, is because I just don't typically see squirrels being all glamorous and stuff, but I guess she could be. I didn't actually draw her tail in this drawing, but her tail does kind of look more like a squirrel's. She's the singer of Spring Day, so here she is just singing into her microphone and stuff. Here's probably one of my favorite drawings. I guess I'm biased because I absolutely adore VinnieLing, and I absolutely adore the toy I drew here. Yeah, this is a drawing of one of my VinnieLing toys that I recently got, and I pretty much bought the whole set just for this toy, although obviously I like the rest of the set, but this was the part that I was excited about getting because I really wanted VinnieLing in her cute pink pajamas because she's just the cutest. This is Nibs in a black dress, because normally the clothes she wears is just like her outfit that she would be wearing while painting, so I kind of wanted to draw something where she'd be a little more dressed up instead of having paint all over her smock and all that. And since her shirt underneath her smock is black, I thought that black would suit her as a choice for a dress, and also her shoes are black. Those are the shoes she normally wears. I really like Nibs. Here's a drawing of a Pepper toy that I have. Wanted to draw Pepper because I hadn't drawn Pepper before, and I had this Pepper toy that I thought looked kind of silly. Here she is in all her silliness. You can see I drew her a tiny little bit differently from the toy. She kind of looks like she's about to give someone a hug, but sitting down. That's really weird now that I look at that. Okay, moving on. Here's my first drawing of Zoe, and this is also a Zoe toy that I have, and she's got a microphone, although I drew the microphone differently from how it looks. I really like this hairstyle in the Zoe toy that comes with Philippe, and the body that I used on her is actually from a different Zoe thing. I really like that, the customizability thing. Although I like even more how this hairstyle looks with the dress that came with the Zoe and Philippe set. Here she is. I still have her up here, and yeah, the microphone is pink, but I drew it black. And here is a drawing of Gelato from Amazing World. He's holding an ice cream cone because his job is to sell ice cream, and he is basically Cannoli's arch enemy. But I think it would be cool if they were friends. It's so silly because their argument is literally about whether hot or cold foods are better, and the reason I think that's so silly is because I'm not sure you can really have a good diet if you're just only eating ice cream all the time. I'm not sure about that. Like, does Gelato only eat ice cream? Anyhow, I like Gelato a lot, and since I have this picture of Gelato, I'm going to talk about my Gelato shipping and why that's the other sort of canon Amazing World pairing. Gelato and Bloom. I've gone through so many Bloom shippings. Like, I've tried shipping her with Cannoli, and I think that kind of works, and with Cosmo, and I still like that one, but I settled on this one because I just wasn't sure if this scene made it canon, but then I kept going back and thinking about it and going, well, what else would that mean? So Gelato gives gives Bloom some fruit, and Bloom is really happy with it, and then you go back to Gelato, and he says he's memorized her favorite flavor. I guess it kind of seems like a shipping thing, like he has a crush on her. Okay, now we're on to stuff I made for Valentine's Day. First, we have Vinnie and Penny Ling, and I had time to make 2 drawings on Valentine's Day because it was the start of my midwinter break, and I didn't have any homework. So yeah, here they are, exchanging Valentines. Vinnie's hair looks weird, but I guess I'm okay with it. I really wanted to draw something VinnieLing related because, you know, OTP and stuff. Here's the other drawing I made for Valentine's Day. This is a Minka toy that I have, except I changed her hair beads to be hearts instead of the blue ones. I'm not so happy with this drawing, but kind of hard to do Minka because I actually do have a lot of pinks, but none of them really fit, so I kind of had to shade some of them lighter and use the same one for multiple things, and it's just, I don't think it looks quite like her, but I've been trying. So I like Minka a lot and I like drawing her. Here is another LPS shipping thing, and I feel kind of guilty that I haven't drawn any Rasinka or Sepper yet, but I want to do this because it's February, and for those of you who don't know, that means it's Fem/February, so I wanted to do a Fem/pairing that I could actually draw, and that's these 2, Sugar Sprinkles and Buttercream. I actually really like how this turned out, and that's probably because I practically spent the entire day on it. Yeah, I actually think it might have taken me 2 days. It just took me so long to get their positions right and everything, and I still don't really like how Buttercream's position looks, but in terms of the coloring, I think it looks okay. So yeah, they're basically like looking at each other and being cute. I just really like these 2 because sweets and stuff, and because they're basically opposites. Anyhow, I think these 2 are really cute together. The other thing I did for Fem/February, if you think that I only did one thing, that's not good enough because you're supposed to do 2 things, I posted the story, my Rulia, that's what I call the shipping, Rune and Talia story, on Archive of Our Own. Yes, I have an Archive of Our Own account, or AO3 as it is called. I did publish it on Wattpad before February, I know, but I wanted to do something else for the month. I felt really guilty, and so I posted it on there too. Yeah, I have 3 fanfiction accounts, fanfiction.net, Wattpad, and Archive of Our Own, although Wattpad can be other stuff, but I'm probably gonna only post fanfiction on there. And here's another drawing of Pepper that was colored in way too dark. I really like how it's her as her younger version. I think it's really cute. Here is a drawing of Bloom, and she's grinning because she's Bloom, and that's just what she does. Although it's also what Howl does, but that's because he thinks he's funny. I like Howl, but I like joking about him too. And I tried to be kind of detailed on her and the shading and stuff. Now, here's a drawing of Minka that I actually like. It's another drawing of a Minka toy. I have her right here. I really like this Minka toy because she could be really useful for videos. I could just have Minka sitting like this. I got her for my birthday, in case you don't know. I drew her a little bit differently, as you can see. So here's Sunil with his magic wand. I really don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's smiling at it. I really don't know why he's doing that, but I just wanted to draw him because I felt guilty because I hadn't drawn him yet. I will try to draw a separate drawing at some point if I get some inspiration. The problem is I do kind of get inspiration, but then I say, oh well, someone else has done pretty much everything I could do because the pairing is so popular, so that's why it's so hard to draw stuff for that pairing. And finally, here is Russell, the last pet I drew. Sorry, Russell. You're not my least favorite or anything. He was originally my favorite character when the show first started. Then it was Vinnie. And then when So Interesting came out, it became Penny Ling. And I still like everybody. I don't hate a single character. I really tend to not hate characters on any show. So this is also a Russell toy, sort of, because the only Russell toy I have at the moment is a Fun Russell, the new Fun Russell. And so I had to draw him without the shirt. Here is the toy. Yeah, he looks completely different, but I did kind of use this toy as a reference. I think Russell's judging me. Well, thanks for watching. I will hopefully be posting another one of these drawing videos in the next month because I really like drawing and I like sharing my work with you. Remember to leave a comment if you want to see the drawings that I didn't put on a website on that website.